Hi, and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris. And Nick, what do we got in store today?
Today, Chris, we are taking a cheeky look at Cardano, and there's some absolutely massive news that's just come out here, talking about tokenization and non-native assets on Cardano. So this is absolutely amazing stuff, Chris. So if you guys find it useful, do go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really appreciates it. And if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Chris, shall we jump on over to CoinMarketCap, see what's going on there for the last 24 hours, specifically Cardano and ADA, and take a look at the Cardano to USD or ADA to USD chart, and then dive straight into this news, this absolutely wonderful news.
Yeah, this is massive news. Stay tuned, everyone. And yeah, Nick, let's get straight into it. I love this project.
Fantastic. Right, here we are on CoinMarketCap. I'm just going to give it a quick refresh, make sure it's up to date. We are on 563 billion USD for the total crypto market space. We have, or crypto space, not market space, crypto space. And we have a trading volume here of $92 billion. Bitcoin's dominance is 63.4. And Chris, guess how many cryptocurrencies there are? There's 7,992. And we touch and involved with about 21 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many projects. Right, but let's have a look at Cardano here. So Cardano is up 1.48% today. Let's give that a click and see what that's looking like. We have a market cap of $4.8 billion with a trading volume of 588 million. The circulating supply is 31.1 billion ADA with a total supply of 45 billion and a maximum supply of 45 billion. So pretty good stuff there. Trading at 15.6 cents. Let's have a recap of the all-time high. The all-time high is $1.33, achieved on the 4th of January 2018. That was obviously achieved with absolutely nothing in effect actually out there, really. So 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦 obviously only really went out in 2020. We're moving to 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗠 next year, so really interesting to see how this all-time high represents new functionality that's on Cardano. So Chris, let's have a look at the chart for ADA, right? ADA against the USD here. I've put a fib retrace on here. The fib retrace goes from the 3rd of November low and the high on the 24th of November, and we can see all the various different fib retracement levels, right? So we can see that we've been testing the 38% retracement level just here. Now we also tested the 50% there. We tested the 50% there. And we barely touched it there as well before we kind of had 3 really bullish candles appear. Now, if we just delete these off so we can keep the chart nice and clean, what I'll do is I'll throw on here a trend line that was forming, that was from here to here, and clearly that kind of got thrown into pieces in the recent days as well. So, you know, we've got this green candle that came through, wasn't a trap, at least not yet. It still could return down though, because we haven't actually approached the 15.8 or 15.9, sorry, cent level. That is a level of resistance that we need to pierce through. If we can get through there, then that should hopefully flip and turn into a level of support rather than resistance. So we could still come back down here and retest this trend line that might have flipped into support rather than resistance, but we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. Really keen to see if we can get past the 15.9 cent level. And then obviously moving upwards. So if I were to just throw on here a bit of a theory, let's assume we are in this particular point here, and we go ahead and say, okay, we're going to get to there for one move, come maybe back down to this level, and then maybe we'll come back up, maybe we'll make it to this, come back down, test here, and then come to those. So there's an idea of a rough pattern that might show itself. You know, it might take several days to get to that kind of thing, but it's looking pretty good in my opinion. But I'm not a chart analyst by nature, but I do understand how to read a little bit on these things. So hopefully that is something that we can do, Chris. And that would take us up towards the 18 cent level, where we probably would come down, consolidate again on this level of support by that point, which would be 17 cents, and moved on forward. Now, there's lots of really positive news that we even spoke about it earlier, Chris, in terms of price action for ADA going into 2021. There's a clear target in people's minds of 39 cents is the level that people are talking about, which firmly puts it in around this level here. And I'll just pop in for argument's sake, a horizontal line on the 39. Let me just pull that in about there, right? So that's going to be the line that we're going to be targeting. Now, obviously, that's got quite a big way to go to get there, being trading down here, but that's the kind of the area of target in the coming kind of bull cycle. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can get that, but not only pierce it, I think we can go higher than 39. I think there'd be a little leg up. And as you can see here, even the Fib retrace is indicating 48 cents. So really interesting to see if we can even get to the top end of this particular Fib level, extension level. So really good stuff, Chris. Shall we go ahead and get into this article, which talks about tokenization of non-native assets?
Yeah, let's do it, Nick. Let's get straight into it.
Fantastic. So here we had this article that came out today, would you believe it or not, Chris, which is fantastic. So IOHK launches unique smart contract-free solutions for tokens on Cardano. So Cardano will be capable of representing any token, allowing unprecedented levels of interoperability for blockchain projects, which is absolutely just amazing and fantastic news. So anyone in the Cardano space, you'll appreciate everything that they're doing over there, IOHK, and just the sheer capabilities of the Cardano blockchain. So let's get into this, right? So blockchain research and development company IOHK has announced a unique interoperability feature for the Cardano blockchain platform, which will allow it to handle non-native blockchain-based assets or tokens natively. So non-native assets natively, right? Just think about that for a second. So this solution allows tokens from other chains, whether holding monetary value or not, to be represented on Cardano without the need for smart contracts or custom code. It also allows those assets to behave in a similar way to Cardano's currency ADA, meaning that projects can take advantage of Cardano's speed, security, and reduced transactions costs. So absolutely massive if you're an a holder of ETH, and you didn't want to pay those ridiculously high ETH charges, Chris, that I know that we were having earlier in the year. Then you might want to go and move those tokens over to Cardano and take advantage of the speed, the scalability, the security, and the low transaction costs. Okay, so this is absolutely amazing stuff.
It really is.
It really is. It's massive, isn't it? It's not only do you have this aspect, but there's the opening up to any developer with any kind of programming language, C++, JavaScript, whatever it is, right? And being able to create apps for Cardano using those languages, not just blockchain-based languages. So the pool of developers that are available to utilize the network is vast in itself. Plus this, and plus the EVM that's a sidechain, this thing is definitely looking like one blockchain to rule them all, Chris. It's definitely looking that way.
It definitely is. It really is. Like, is there another project? And we talk about this all the time, don't we? Yeah, like on our live streams. What is a project doing that others aren't doing or can't do? And this project, like, that is one really big tick.
It is setting the standard, that's for certain.
That's it. Like, bullish is what I am on ADA Cardano.
Absolutely. So the current tokenization process is inherently inefficient, as it requires the creation and implementation of custom code. This adds a layer of complexity, cost, gas is needed to pay for the execution of the code, and inefficiency, as token code for both standards is replicated and adapted rather than being part of the system itself. Beyond inefficiencies, this also leaves room for human error. If custom code is done sloppily, it can introduce bugs that could lead to financial loss, as was seen in 2017 when software bugs led to a loss of $300 million worth of Ethereum cryptocurrency. So IOHK's native tokens solution for Cardano is set to change this. It removes the unnecessary layer of expensive complexity and inherent inefficiency by allowing third-party tokens to operate on Cardano as if it was a custom-designed blockchain for them, rather than having to clunkily adapt in order for the token to work on the chain. It also enables those assets to behave in a similar way to Cardano's principal currency, ADA, allowing projects to access market-leading levels of speed and security and removing prohibitive gas costs. The rollout of this solution will begin with a pre-production environment this month, with it set to go live on Cardano's mainnet in Q1 2021. So you're seeing this in line with launching Goguen and everything in the smart contract world. I think we're going to see a huge big bang effect for Cardano, Chris. I really do. I think this thing's just going to absolutely explode in 2021.
Yeah, and I'm on the same page as you, Nick. Obviously, this is just our opinion, not financial advice. But like, I would recommend you go do your research on ADA and see what we're talking about, because it's remarkable in comparison to what we see in other projects. And I'm invested in ADA, but I'm also invested in another 20 projects, and I don't see that level of I guess work and development in those 20 projects that I'm also invested in, just to put it out there.
Absolutely, guys. So hopefully you found this as positive and as massive news as we did. And if so, go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really appreciates it, and I really appreciate it too, as does the entire Cheeky Crypto community. And as always, if there's anyone new here, do go ahead and subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with that being said, we hope you have a fantastic day, everyone, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, take care.